check the chat for me. If there's any questions that pop up, please let me know. I am on one screen this evening, so if anyone has any questions at any point, please make sure you either type them in the chat or come off mute. We're very informal. The goal here, again, is to make sure that you get what you need in order for our students to be successful. I also just want to say congratulations to all of our Gear Up students. You're all absolutely fantastic. And if you made it across that stage last year, congratulations. It is a huge milestone in the midst of COVID and everything else that's going on in this world for you to graduate. So we are just so extremely proud of you for accomplishing that step. And so we are here for you for the next step at this point. So congratulations once again. I also want to make sure that all of our Gear Up students know that we need you to sign in to the chat. Again, your name, your former high school, as well as your class year. We really want to know that. For one, it helps us know who's here. And also, you are eligible for 2 Six Flags tickets as a door prize, and you will not get those unless we can see you in the chat. So no winners will be pulled that are not in the chat. And we also want our presenters to know who's here as well. And then also we are giving you Grubhub credits this evening. So all of our Gear Up students, you will receive a $23 Grubhub credit just for attending this evening. So everyone will receive a Grubhub credit, but only one lucky winner will get the Six Flags tickets. So you need to make sure that you set up your Grubhub account using the email that you use to register for this event. So we're going to make sure that you do that as soon as possible. If you haven't already done so, and make sure your information is in the chat if you haven't put it in there as well. So our goals for this evening are, again, to make sure you have all the information you need to apply and register for college in the fall. And we want to ensure that you know how to transfer, where all the neat tools are for you to make the best decision about where you want to transfer and how you can transfer your credits as well. And then finally, we want to make sure that you and your family understand that everything will be all right. Make sure you keep calm throughout the process. You will have to talk to some folks on campuses, but all of them want you there and they have great resources. And we have 2 excellent campus representatives this evening that are going to talk to you about what they have available on their campuses. And then also just make sure you understand that if for whatever reason, geographically, their campus is not the right fit for you, for whatever reason, that there are other campuses that you can still enroll in the fall as well. But we're going to hear from 2 examples this evening. So the first one is going to be Miss Tia Ben from West Georgia Technical College. And she is with the Technical College System of Georgia. The next one is going to be from Sharon Duhart, who is with Atlanta Metropolitan State College for the University System of Georgia. And just so you all know, our technical colleges, Tia is going to tell you about those resources, and she'll tell you how many of those are that we have across the state. Sharon is with the university system, and so those are different opportunities that are available at those different institutions. So they'll tell you about those. And then we'll have some presenters from G-Tracks, Georgia Tracks Transfer Procedures, Ms. Lisa Baldwin and Melissa Frederick as well. I'm going to speak to you for just a moment if you happen to be an athlete and you are trying to figure out that whole transfer process as well. I'll let you know where to go to get started with that and also the number that you can call if you need assistance. Then we'll take questions and we'll adjourn for the evening. I also want to make sure that if you're a Gear Up student, we sent all of our Gear Up class of 2022 seniors a really cool college survival kit to help you with that transition. So hopefully you got everything from a dorm move-in, if you're going to be living on the campus, to a financial aid checklist, what you need to do to get organized, study skills, updates, and all those sorts of things. So if for whatever reason you did not get that survival kit for college for this fall, please let us know in the chat. We'll make sure that we'll get that to you. And if you are in need of items like a TI-84 calculator this fall, we can send those to you as well. We have several of those with Gear Up available to you as well. All right, so I am going to turn the presentation over at this point, if there aren't any questions, to Miss Tia Ben. So Tia, feel free to share your screen. Let us know if you have any problems, and we're going to hand it over to you first to get started.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm very happy to be here. I appreciate you all having us here on behalf of the Technical College System of Georgia. So as mentioned, my name is Tia Ben. I am a high school coordinator for the West Georgia Technical College Dual Enrollment Program. And today I'm here to share with you all how you can navigate our Technical College System of Georgia website so that you are able to apply to the TCSG college that is closest to you and also offer you more information regarding the website. So are you all able to see my screen here with the tcsg.edu website?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. So students, definitely make certain up here at the top that you type in www.tcsg.edu. It's going to take you right here to our main homepage for the Technical College System of Georgia. And so I would like to just navigate the website and show you that we do have 22 colleges, 88 campuses, and over 600 programs to offer you. If you'll click here where it says Apply Now, you'll see that you'll be able to find a college that is closest to you. And I really like this page here because it shows you all of the 22 technical colleges that we have in the state of Georgia. And if you scroll down even more, you'll see with the colleges that based on your county that you live in, that shows the technical college that serves you. So for example, I would like to use Savannah Technical College. So if you are in the county of Bryan County, Chatham County, Effingham County, or Liberty County, then you'll definitely want to review the Savannah Technical College website. But first, say if you would like to know which programs that they offer at the Technical College in Savannah, then you would click here where it says Programs, and as you see, a new web page opens. And so you'll just click this tab here where it says Select a specific program, and it shows you all of the programs that are offered at that college. So that will just give you an idea of what that college offers. If you already know that you're interested in welding, you see here they offer welding. If you're interested in culinary arts, you see they have a program here, precision manufacturing and maintenance, and much more. So that is something that you can do for each college that you're interested in based on your county. So once you have decided that, yes, I am interested in Savannah Technical College, and I would definitely like to apply to the college, you can click here on this button where it says Apply Today. And it will take you to the admissions webpage for that technical college. And as you see here for Savannah Technical College, it has all the steps that you need to take to be able to apply. Savannah Technical College, they are still accepting applications for the fall 2022 semester. Their registration is from August 15th to the 19th, and their first day of the fall semester is August 22nd. So if you're interested in joining or applying to Savannah Technical College as a traditional student, step one is here. It shows you how to complete an application. We have a system that all of the Technical College System of Georgia use called TargetX. So you will apply through TargetX, and just keep in mind that more than likely all of the Technical College System of Georgia applications are going to be $25. So it shows you how you can click here to apply, and this right here is where you can apply online. You will have to submit an online application. Step two, you'll definitely need to make sure that you turn in any required documents, such as proof of lawful presence and Georgia residency, your official high school transcript showing your date of graduation. If you have a GD transcript, you may submit that as well. And also if you have a college transcript that is official where you may have received transfer credit or exemption from a testing or financial aid. With the Technical College System of Georgia, depending on what you are trying to pursue, most of the colleges have the same admission requirements. Say, for instance, with the Technical College System of Georgia, we offer certificates, technical certificates, and technical diplomas. So if you're interested in a certificate or a diploma, you will definitely need to make certain that you have a 2.0 or higher Hope GPA for those certificate or diploma program courses. We also have where we offer associate degrees in certain programs. And if you're interested in taking courses towards an associate degree, which will definitely require some core courses, you'll need to make certain that you have a 2.6 or higher Hope GPA. And so I just encourage you all to definitely reach out to the local technical college in your area to get or receive the admission requirements for them. But just keep in mind that that's going to be pretty much the standard when it comes to the Hope GPA. Say if you do not have the Hope GPA requirement, you definitely need to make certain that you reach out to them and that you submit either your PSAT, SAT, ACT, and we also will accept Acuplacer test scores and more. So once you have applied and you have submitted your documents and you have submitted your information in regards to testing, that will allow the Office of Admissions to be able to make an admissions decision. And you can always contact the Office of Admissions at any of those colleges to speak with an admissions counselor regarding the status of your application. And most of the colleges, they allow you to check your application status online. And so once you have been admitted to the college, you will definitely receive information on how to connect with an admissions counselor so that they can provide you with the next steps, such as attending orientation and getting registered for your courses. Also, keep in mind that when it comes to the Technical College System of Georgia, if we go back to our main homepage, tcsg.edu, one great thing about the Technical College System of Georgia is that we do have tuition-free programs. And we call those the Hope Career Grant program. So through the Hope Career Grant, the Technical College System of Georgia offers tuition-free programs and 17 in-demand career opportunities. So students, say if you're interested, you may enroll in one of these 17 programs of study for which you will receive free tuition. If you're interested in automotive technology, certified engineer assistant, computer programming, construction technology, early childhood care and education, health science, logistics and transportation technology, practical nursing, welding and joining technology, aviation technology, commercial truck driving, computer technology, diesel equipment technology, electrical lineman technology, industrial maintenance, movie production set design, precision manufacturing, and law enforcement and criminal justice, then you'll definitely want to make certain that you contact one of our colleges and ask more about the Hope Career Grant and how you can benefit from that. Definitely make certain that you review down here the requirements so that you can be eligible for the Hope Career Grant. And also, if you are undecided about what you would like to major in, or if you just don't know, most of our campuses, we do have career services where you can connect with a career services counselor and they'll be able to assist you and help you decide on what you would like to major in. But you can also take an aptitude test like youth science so that you can kind of know what you would like to study. And then there's also another website here through College Board. If you go to bigfuture.collegeboard.org, you can definitely find the right college for you as well as the right major and explore careers and much more. I would also like to share with you all, if you are interested in attending some of our technical colleges, I want to share with you their admission deadlines. So for Atlanta Technical College, their first day of class is going to be August 15th. And they do have a first half of the semester that it will start on August 15th, but they also have like a second half semester that starts on October 10th. Central Georgia Technical College, their first day for the full semester and their semester 1 is going to begin on August 16th. And then they have a semester 2 on October 11th. Chattahoochee Technical College, their fall application deadline was July 29th. And Columbus Technical College, you will have to register with them by August 11th at 6:00 p.m. Georgia Piedmont, their first day of class is going to be August 22nd. And Savannah Technical College, They have registration from August 15th through the 19th, and their first day of the semester is going to be August 22nd. Southern Crescent, their registration is open until August 19th, and their semester begins on August 17th. And they do have a mini-mester that will begin on August 17th, as well as a second mini-mester, which will open on October 19th. And lastly, Southern Regional, their first day of the fall semester is August 16th. So say if you are interested in applying, but you do not attend the fall semester, no worries. You can definitely apply for the spring semester. And you can definitely just come here back to our main page and hit and click on apply now and find the technical college that serves your county and apply online for the spring 2023 semester. A lot of those applications are already available for the spring 2023 semester. And also, I would like to let you all know, if you decide to take core courses with us at West Georgia Technical College, the University System of Georgia, as well as the Technical College System of Georgia, we have an articulation agreement. And if you can see here on my screen, you'll see that these core courses that are listed here, those will transfer to any University System of Georgia school within the state of Georgia. So no worries if you take courses with us at the technical college, especially the core courses, those will transfer. We have 28 core courses that will transfer to any USG school within the state of Georgia. So hopefully that gives you a lot of information about the Technical College System of Georgia and the different programs that we have to offer and how you can find a college and ways to apply. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know, but I would like to thank you all so much for your time and your attention, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tia, for all that great information. Does anyone have any questions for Tia on any of the opportunities at the Technical College System? All right, so before Ms. Duhart starts, because she's going to share some very specific information on Atlanta Metropolitan State College, I wanted to give you guys some general information on the university system as well. So at our university system, there are 26 institutions. And I'm going to share my screen with you all so that you can know how to get to the website. Each of our institutions have very different admission criteria. They have very different application deadlines. Each of them are very different. So the best way for you to know which ones are available to you right now is to go to our usg.edu website. So if you can see my screen there, www.usg.edu. And you're going to go to institutions here. If my screen will stop freezing up on me. There it is. Our institutions, map and information there. So if you go to that page, my apologies for how slow things are here. You can see a map here that lets you know which of the institutions are in close proximity to you. So if you are looking for institutions for proximity here, this will be the best place to go. For those that are most likely to have application deadlines that are still open right now, our institutions are also separated into different groups. And so the schools that are most likely to have application that is open right now are going to be our state colleges down here at the bottom. So you can see, again, Atlanta Metropolitan State College is represented here this evening. They are listed here. Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College, College of Coastal Georgia as well, Dalton State, East Georgia State, Georgia Gwinnett College, Georgia Highlands College, Gordon State, and South Georgia State College. And again, if you want to know where they are located, you can scroll back up here to the map. to see where those institutions are located. And then if you want to view their admission requirements as well as the programs that they offer, then you would need to go to their website. Each of them has a link here. You would go to their website and then you would do a search for their admissions page. And on that admissions page, they will have all the information that you need with regards to the application, how to apply, when the deadline is available to you to do so as well. And so that is going to be the best place. Now, if you are looking to understand sort of which if you want to be able to look at an overview of those colleges who have programs available, as Tia said before, you want to go to the Big Future College Search website. Again, that is going to be the best place to figure out, what you're interested in to help you find a good fit for you as well. And then if one of these programs shows up, then you can apply. You can go to their website directly through bigfuture.org also. But just to give you an idea of some of the most cost-efficient opportunities that are available to our Georgia students right now, as far as entering college still in the fall, it will definitely be our university system and our technical college system institutions. And will be the best place for you to do so. And so each of them have some really amazing programs available to you. But I'm going to turn over the screen now to Sharon Duhart, who's going to share some very specific programs available to those students who are interested in Atlanta Metropolitan State College. I will say for Big Future, it will also allow you to determine whether or not if you want to stay on campus or if you want to stay in a dorm, because some of the institutions do have dorms available. But if you're able to stay at home, then obviously you may not need a dorm as well. So just want to make sure that everybody's very clear on those options also. So I am going to stop unless there are any questions for me about how to enter any of the university system state colleges. I am going to turn it over to Sharon Duhart to share some very specific information with Atlanta Metropolitan State College. And Sharon, please take it over.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Dawn. And hello, high school graduates, now freshman students. My name is Sharon Duhart. I am the director for the Center for Academic Advising and Student Success. And I am also the interim director for the Office of Recruitment and Admissions. And I am joined virtually with Ms. Sharika Kirkland, who is our assistant director for admissions, who will be in the chat line answering any of your questions and also providing some additional information. I wanted to share my screen, and can you see it, Ms. Dawn?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay, awesome. All right, real quickly, I have 15 minutes, and I just wanted to share with everyone that it is time to do this. No doubt you have a desire to go to college and thought about going to college, made a decision, changed your mind, said you're not going back to school, you need a break. Whatever that reason is, life happens, but it is not too late. So I'm here to show you how you can still keep it moving, make it happen until you make a purposeful choice, exactly what you want to do. In the meantime, you can take advantage of a community college feel in a state college setting so we can help you get your core classes so you can still make some progression towards your career goal. So it's time to do this, everybody. It's time to do this, okay? So the next slide is, at Atlanta Metropolitan State College, we want you to bring your brilliance. We know that oftentimes you're faced with challenges with life, with your things that you understand, you don't understand, not sure what you want to do. Some of you all may have multiple career options, not sure which one you want to go at, not sure if you want to be a commuter campus, face-to-face, but nevertheless, you still have to have those core classes: English, math, history, science, humanities, fine arts, and so forth. So at Atlanta Metropolitan State College, we're here to help you bring it. We're a liberal arts college, and we're at the forefront of everything that we do. I want to put my screen over here so I can make sure you all see it. There we go. And your education is very meaningful, and we know you're going to bring your brilliance. But what we want to also share is that we are accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, the Association of Collegiate Business Schools and Programs, and we are a unit of the University System of Georgia. We have a model here called the Bring It model, where we believe, we resolve, we imagine, we help you navigate, and we help you graduate. And we use innovation as we trailblaze your college experience. But what's important, I want you to know that you belong here. This is your invitation. What does Bring Your Brilliance mean? It means three things. The first thing is it's an invitation. It's an invitation to come here and be part of our student faculty ratio, which is 16:1. It's an invitation to be one of our traditional students, our adult learners, one of our dual enrollment students, one of our veterans. It's an invitation for you to come here and to roll up your sleeves and get a little help in some of those classes you have had a challenge with our small student class sizes, and with our faculty actually being the instructors for the classes. A lot of times when you go to the big colleges, it's great, but you may be in a classroom full of 60, 90, 150 people, and the instructor may or may not be the professor for the class. It may be the GRA, it may be the teaching assistant, but at Atlanta Metropolitan State College, our faculty are the actual teachers of the class. So you're getting taught by the actual experts of the discipline. Bringing your brilliance is also a challenge. You can afford it. There are so many competing interests with money today. There's so many different colleges that are out there. But at AMSC, you can afford it. It only costs about $2,000 for a whole academic year to go to school. $2,000. Some of our cell phones cost that much. So you can afford it. You may be eligible also for financial aid, Hope Scholarship. We have PepsiCo Scholars. We're one of the 4 colleges in the nation that's recipients of PepsiCo Scholars, and we have other scholarship opportunities as well. Our FAFSA code is on the slide, and Ms. Kirkland is going to be putting it in the chat too. So if you've already completed your FAFSA and you did not select Atlanta Metropolitan State College, it's not too late. Bringing Your Brilliance is not only an invitation and a challenge, but it's also a declaration. You are brilliant. We have the tools to help you become brilliant and to make full proof of your potential. We have a laptop loan program. We have counseling and accessibility services. We have online tutoring services. We have a writing and English lab that is taught by the actual English faculty. So if you're in an English 1101 or English 1102 composition class, the faculty are also the tutors for that particular course. We have Accuplacer proctored testing. We have Upper Bound, Trio, SSS STEM, no doubt you all were a part of this when you were in high school as bridge programs. We're also located on the MARTA bus route, Route 95 and 295, 3 minutes from downtown, 10 minutes from Hartsfield Airport. Some of our academic programs are listed here. Not only do we offer the core curriculum as a general pathway, but we also have one of our most popular programs, which is digital media, film, and entertainment design. We have a partnership with Pinewood Studios in Fayetteville, where our juniors and seniors actually work on set as scripts and people in the film industry as they are getting their degree in film and entertainment studies. We also have an agreement that anytime a movie or a film studio comes on our campus, that they have to use some of our students in our films program as extras in their things. And we often have Netflix and Hulu and different people coming on campus filming. So we actually connect our students with the actual industry. Another popular program we have here is our business administration program, cybersecurity and fintech. Very, very popular here. It is so popular that if you've ever heard of Year Up, the Year Up program is here on campus, and they take about 150 students through our fintech and cybersecurity program every year. Not only can you get in as a trailblazer, you can triumph. We have no application fee. Our minimum admission standards is a 2.0. All we need is your high school transcript, and we need your official transcripts if you attended other colleges. If you were a dual enrollment student and you attended other college, we need that transcript as well. And you might be wondering, oh, it might be too late. Can I really do this? You can do it because we know you're going to bring your brilliance. Classes start Monday, August 15th. But they also start September 6th. And you may be saying, I really want to start Monday, but I don't know if I can make it happen. Trust me, I can make it happen for you. Ms. Kirkland can make it happen for you. All you have to do is fill out an application online, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And if it's just too much and it's moving too fast, and you just need a couple of more weeks, doing you so you can get your mind right to go to college, then let's aim for September 6th. But that's better than going to the couch. That's better than doing nothing. Even if you just do 1 or 2 classes, some movement is better than no movement at all. So that's why on this slide it says fall, do it now. It's not too late. And our priority deadlines, just in case life has really, really got you by the neck and you just cannot do it this fall, try to do it for spring, which our priority deadline is November 15th. But we really want to encourage you to do it for fall so you can continue to receive the Gear Up services that you were receiving in high school. This is how you apply. You submit an application at amscapplication.com. Ms. Kirkland is going to put that link in the chat so you'll have it for you all who are watching this video later. And then you go ahead and request for your high school transcript to be sent to us. A copy of your immunization record can be sent to us. And then a copy front and back of your driver's license can be sent to us as well. And you can send it to admissions at atlm.edu. And that email address will be put in the chat as well as provided at the end of this presentation. I'm almost through, just a couple more slides. Other things that you'll need to be accepted is really easy. Proof of lawful presence. You can satisfy that just giving us a copy of your driver's license or your state ID. Now, just in case you're one of those who didn't take the SAT, didn't take the PSAT, didn't take the Accuplacer, don't worry. AMSC is not only an urban campus and a commuter campus, we also are an access campus. We do not require the SAT or the PSAT or the ACT to be accepted at AMSC. But just in case you have to take a learning support class, you have an opportunity to exempt that. This Saturday, we're having what you call Trailblazer Day, where you get it done in a day. You can get advised, you can get registered, you can go on the spot FAFSA assistance where somebody would physically be sitting with you to help you complete that FAFSA, sitting with you to help you complete that application. If you're one of those who you get stuck in the process and you just need a little guide, a little to help you along the way, come see us this Saturday. We'll be here from 10 to 2. We're doing a live stream remote by V103. Lil Bankhead, who's on the screen, is going to be doing that live remote. You can pay your tuition and fees. You can change your major, that type of stuff. But more importantly, you can also take the Accuplacer boot camp. It's from 10 to 12, where we have our actual professors from math and English doing a boot camp for Accuplacer. And right after the boot camp, we'll be offering the Accuplacer exam. So you can go ahead and exempt from those learning support courses, or if you know someone who's trying to be a dual enrollment student and they need Accuplacer. And all of this is free, you guys. And the last thing is, and I'm finished, like I said, is my contact information. Go ahead and take your phone or take your screens and save this slide right here. This is the admissions email address, my email address, and the 2 phone numbers. Well, we know you can come to AMSC, bring your brilliance, and you can transfer your foundational core curriculum courses to any college in the state, to anywhere in the country, while you try to sit and make your decision exactly what route you want to go and what you want to do. Again, like I said earlier, some movement is better than no movement. We know you're going to bring your brilliance. We know you're going to accept the invitation. We know you're going to accept the challenge. And we know you're going to declare that you are a winner and that you will be a college graduate. Apply now for fall. Thank you. I'm going to turn it back over to you, Miss Dawn.
Thank you, Miss Sharon. That was excellent information. Thank you so much to Miss Sharon and Miss Tia for all that fantastic information. Students, I hope that you were writing or that you're getting information in the chat. I just wanted to remind you all that we are recording this, so it will be on YouTube. So if you want to speed it up or slow it down back to certain things that you heard on the presentation today, we will have that available to you. So first of it, before we move forward to our transfer information, any questions for Ms. Sharon or Ms. Tia about programs at their specific institutions, or any questions in general about USG institutions and enrollment for this fall for me? All right, great. So we're going to move forward. So I see that Miss Lisa and Miss Melissa have turned their cameras on. So that means they are ready to go. I'm going to turn it over to you, ladies.
We are ready to go. I'm excited to talk to everybody today. I'm looking forward to this. So I'm going to be talking really quick because we have a lot of information in a little space of time. So bear with me. Again, I'm Lisa Baldwin, Director of Georgia Tracks, and with me today is Melissa Frederick. She's my Business Systems Analyst, and we are going to talk to you about making sure every bit of your college credit counts. If you have had dual enrollment courses while you were in high school and you're wondering, oh, will my dual enrollment courses go to the campus I want to go to? We're going to talk about that quickly and a few other things. Excellent. We do have one more person that was not able to make it to the meeting today, and that's our program manager, Penny Overcash. A lot of times she sends out our communications, and we'll be sending communications to counselors as well as other people that are probably on this call. I recognize some names, so I know they get stuck with information from us too. Now, one thing to know is we, as a department, are known as Georgia Tracks, but we want to get the word out that our website and everything else, we call ourselves Georgia Transfer. So if you're looking for Georgia Tracks, look for Georgia Transfer. We're the same people, but Georgia Transfer is what holds our information. So that leads me to tell you about who we are. We are actually part of a group of people, a group of campuses, as well as the Georgia Department of Education, and what y'all know as Georgia Futures, we also know as GSFC, so GSFC/Georgia Futures. So we work with USG, TCSG schools, GICA schools, which if you don't know what GICA is, it's our Georgia Independent College Association, our private campuses, Georgia Futures, and Georgia Department of Education. Specifically for the GADOE, we usually work with dual enrollment. We are looking to make sure that information regarding transfer work, exam to course work, dual enrollment work, which let me rephrase that. I always consider as available transfer work, but I've been caught going, no, Lisa, it's dual enrollment. Okay, it is dual enrollment. You take it at a college, but if you switch to a different college from where you're taking your dual enrollment work, it's actually transfer work, but I digress. Let's continue. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let Melissa talk to you about one side of Georgia Transfer that a lot of people don't know about, and we're trying to get more information out to people. Melissa?
So we'd like to have you follow us on social media that'll help keep you up to date on different things that are happening. So we have connected with all of our campus partners, USG, TCSG, and a whole bunch of people across the board. And we share their content out as well as our own content to try to keep everybody up to speed as to what's going on, knowing your deadlines, your dates, when applications are starting, when they're about to close, that type of thing. So we have on here our QR codes for you to quickly snap with your phones or your iPads or whatever you're using to link in to connect with us, or you can go in and type it in manually as well. But we look forward to seeing you on our pages, and so that you can be up to speed on things that are happening around the whole state of Georgia. So some people may not be on social media, so we like to let you know about our website. It's gatransfer.org. And here we're going to talk about some of our tools that we offer that will help you get through this navigating of your transfer credit courses and your exam scores. And we have other additional educational resources on here as well, not just for students, but for your parents, and also for high school counselors, college advisors, and so forth. So you can go onto our website here and actually see where you can find the college credit transfer tool, the find exam score credit transfer tool, and some dual enrollment information as well. Pass it over to Lisa.
Okay. How does your college courses transfer? How do you think they transfer? How might they transfer? we have an answer for you, and that is to use our college course tool. Now, the way to get to the college course tool is you have to have a Georgia Futures account. So you go to Georgia Futures. I'm almost 100% positive by now you have an account, but if you don't, you can create an account. You have a choice. Create an account as a student, because that's what you are. You're fixing to become a student. We have a different spot circled for all of those of you who are on here who are not students but who help support students. We do have an area. If you don't have a Georgia Futures account, you can create yourself an account using the educational preference, or even the other preference. It's up to you, but you can get that, do that. Students, if you sign up for a Georgia Futures account, you will get emails and messages from campuses. That's a good thing, because then you get the information you need. Go ahead. I'm going to jump forward. Once you get your Georgia Futures account, to get to our college transfer tool, you must click on college planning. And then on the right side of the screen, there's a little menu item that you have to click on and expand to get to the screen that's showing here where you have the credit transfer tool. And at the credit transfer tool, you'll need to click on the little tiny highlighted blue item that says course transfer tool. Click on that to get to our course transfer tool. Once you're in the tool, the fun thing is that you can now enter your courses. So you'd enter, say, your dual enrollment courses and see how they'll transfer to an institution. And when I say another institution, that's just not one particular campus. That is several campuses. So enter your courses with their grades. Once you get that, you can go to our next part, that's the evaluation tool. In the evaluation tool, you will see what courses will transfer and how they'll transfer, and you'll get a list of campuses. Now, these campuses are just not in a particular order most of the time, except for you'll get the ones with the most transfer work that will accept your transfer courses at the top, and as the colleges accept less transfer work, you'll see it at the bottom. So look at that. That's a great tool to use just to see how your courses will transfer. Also, if you note the campus information itself, you can actually click on campus logos and get to a website that actually has admissions information in it, how to get into the school, how to apply to the school, and also you can get to pages that talk about transfer work and who you can talk to. Now change.
Sorry, I didn't realize I had a timer on it. I was like, oops. All right, so how your exam scores might receive college credits, like one of the ultimate questions when you're taking those AP, or even if you're in the advanced courses of IB. We have all of that information on our website available to you. Exam to course tool. And here you can actually go in and click the type of exam that you're looking for. If you have a specific title that you're wanting to look at, or if you just want to search the different colleges to see what they might accept, you can click on that as well. Some of the exams that we also have on here, we have your Cambridge, which is some of your international coursework, of course, the advanced placement, and we've got a whole bunch of things listed. DSST, if you're into the military and have taken some of those exams. And so this is just a list of items that we currently have on our website. All right, Lisa.
All right, so one of the things we thought of as we were setting up for this is, okay, when I'm on the web or when I'm on a campus site, how do I get to where I need to go? What words should I use? We've come up with a conglomeration of words that you can use to go to the part of the site on a campus that you want to go to. And we found these words work not only on the USG campus, but the TCSG campus and the private institution campuses, so that you can actually find exactly where to go to get information that you're interested in it. Some of it, look for the word transfer credit on a website or articulation agreements. Articulation agreements tells you that there is agreement between two institutions on what one institution will accept as credit from another institution. So those agreements are very important. If you're I know you guys aren't adult learners, but you might become an adult learner, or you might know somebody who wants to go back to college. You have adult learner pages, new students. Most of you guys are new students. Go to the website and type in new students and see the information that'll come up. There's also information on these at the colleges about program maps or program pathways that will lead you into a degree program. Other information's out there. Feel free to type any of this in so that you can get to where you want to get information. I do want to mention just real quickly, most sites now have a live chat, so you can actually chat with somebody about information that you might need. That's kind of important because that live chat can lead you to a live person where you can actually discuss issues or what you want to do at the college. Another important part of this is at colleges, you have advisors that are like the counselors that you had in high school. You could actually look for advisors and actually get information about advisors, what you might need to do or how you might need to talk to your advisor. Some other important sites that I want you to note is we have found that the www.tcsg.edu site, which was mentioned earlier, is a good site to go to. A new site that was just released today, brand new site, is called www.usg.edu Georgia Degrees Pay. That site has a lot of good information about choosing different institutions, etc. Doing some comparisons, how, if I graduate, what's the chance that I'll get a job? There's some good information there. Make sure you go to both of these sites because they have got information for you particularly to get you into the colleges, but not only just get you into the colleges, but help you meet whatever goal you've decided to set for yourself. Very important. Okay. Do y'all have questions for me? We went over that like really super fast, but we will be available to answer questions for a little while, or, if you want us to send us questions to us, you can always send a question to georgiatracks@usg.edu, and we will try to answer to the best of our ability.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Lisa and Melissa, for all that great information. I always learn something new when I hear you ladies speak about what you do and what's all available. And I don't know if Georgia students know this is a very unique tool that is only, to my knowledge, to this extent available in the state of Georgia. I was really fortunate to work before Gear Up on our College Access Challenge grant that was able to sort of kickstart the GTRACS website and the transfer portal. And so this is definitely something that, thank you, Nika. I'm so glad you said you're going to use it later. Awesome. This is very unique. So you guys have access to this really robust tool. And I really encourage you that whether or not you're looking to transfer your dual enrollment credits, or if you are looking to transfer a different school from your freshman to your sophomore year, or sophomore to junior, junior to senior, this is the best place to go to figure out where are my courses going to transfer, and where am I going to get the best bang from my buck when I do decide to transfer. If you guys have any specific questions about the process, again, for each institution, as far as whether or not they're going to ask you to send them this type of transcript or this deadline to send a transcript, make sure you go to that school's website and then search for their admissions page. Sometimes it's on a pull down menu, sometimes it's on a search menu, but you want to talk directly to that admissions office and find out, what do you need from me in order for me to get my credits transferred? And you can tell them that I went to G-Trax. They said you guys should take this, that, and the other. So you're not going to give me any problems with this, right? Because this is what G-Trax said. And so they work really, really hard to keep the website updated. These ladies do fantastic work. So please, please, please make sure you take advantage of those tools. And thank you so much, Miss Tia, for dropping in the chat the TCSG Find a College website that was mentioned earlier. That is a really, really great tool. And also the College Board site as well is another fantastic tool as well. Again, if you don't really know what you want to do or where you want to go or how can you get there, these ladies have given you some great information on how to do that. Again, it is not too late. It is not too late for you to do this. And as Ms. Sharon said, you want to bring your brilliance wherever you decide to go, because that is going to give you your best shot at being successful. So I am going to talk just a few moments about the NCAA transfer portal, because there are some of our students who, in addition to all of these credits that they're trying to transfer, they're also trying to figure out if they're going to be able to continue to play sports at wherever they want to go. So I'm going to share my screen just for one moment to give you the best information on how to get started with that process, because it can be a little complicated, and you don't want to go into a complicated process without being fueled with the information. So the first thing you want to do is go to the NCAA Want to Transfer site. And if you don't remember that, you can just go to Google and type in NCAA Want to Transfer. All right, so you're going to click on there. The process is very, very different depending on if you're starting at a 2-year, wanting to go to a 4-year. If you're starting at Division I and you want to go to Division II, and so there are some really great toolkits here on this website. There's a guide for 2-year transfers. If you want to transfer from a 2-year college to a 4-year, there's also Division I one-time exception that you can do here. There's a manual for Division I, II, and III. So again, this is the site to go. There are a lot of shortcuts. You are going to have to go to these manuals and read them to figure out which one is going to be your best fit. But again, the best place to start with is where you are right now and where you want to go. And so here are the steps that you want to take before you transfer. You want to figure out what's the right school for you. So not only athletically, but also academically, because you want to know if your credits are going to transfer, how many of them are going to transfer. And again, it's a much easier process if you're doing so within the state of Georgia, because we have this great G-Trax tool for you here. And we're not always able to share all of that information for all of the institutions all across the country. So if you're going someplace outside of the country, again, you definitely want to reach out to that admissions office to find out how many of my credits are you guys going to take if I decide to transfer to this institution, if you figure out that that's a good academic fit for you. So once you figure out if it's a good academic fit, then you also want to look at what the athletic fit is going to be. And that's going to be everything from, how many people are on that team in your position. So that's going to tell you what type of chance you may have to be able to get on the team or to be able to play. You can't talk to the coaches about it until you have a discussion with your own coach about entering the transfer portal. So you have to talk to them first after you figure out what's going to be the right school for you. You want to do all of that on your own first. And you can explore, again, all the schools by divisions, sport, and conference here on this link here. And then once you do that, again, you have these toolkits and guides over here to the right to tell you where to go. And then you also have them down here as well, also. And then after you figure out what you want to go, where you want to go, you learn those transfer and eligibility rules for that particular school and what it's going to take for you to do that. And then you apply to be admitted to the school that you want to attend. All right, so that is going to be the process. And again, that transfer portal process is different depending on if you're Division 1, 2, or 3, and you're going to a 2-year or a 4-year college. So you have to be very specific in doing the research to figure out what school is best for you before you do that. All right, and then if all else fails and you really don't know where to do and how to start, there's an excellent phone number here. I called it myself. It's 317-917-6008. This is the transfer team that is available to answer questions to you if you're not sure how to get started or where to go. They give really great advice. I called and spoke to them myself because my first request was for someone to come to the presentation. And they said they do not do the presentations, but they do encourage us to share this website and share the phone number if there are any questions. They did stress that this process is going to take time, so you do need to invest the time into this process if you're going to make that change to the institutions, because you don't want to just jump around to different institutions without figuring out which one is going to be the best, because it is a very exhaustive process to do over and over again if you haven't done your research. So whether you're going to college for the first time or if you are transferring, you do need to do your research to make sure that it is the best fit for you all the way across the board. Okay? Any questions at all about the NCAA transfer process? And I'm going to pop that link for that website in the chat so that you'll have that available to you. But again, you want to make sure that you just go into Google and type in NCAA want to transfer. If you don't want to type in this long link here, it basically NCAA want to transfer, and that will take you directly to that site for the phone number. And I'm also going to pop that phone number in the chat as well, which again, it is 317-917-6008. And that is the phone number for the NCAA transfer eligibility team to answer any questions that you may have in that process. So any questions at all for me on the NCAA transfer process? All right, so I'm going to share my screen one more time before we close out here. So I just want to remind all of our wonderful students and our partners as well, all of the Gear Up services that are still available to our students in their first year of college. First and foremost, we want to collect and refer you to on-campus resources. Our number one goal by the end of your first year of college is to make sure that you are acclimated on the campus that you're going to attend. So we want to constantly check in with you to make sure you know how are things going. Are you having any issues? Do you know who to contact on campus to get those issues resolved? We will share information with you, but your best bet is to really do the research yourself so that the next time something comes up, you already know how to do the research yourself. So that's what we do first and foremost, is really encourage students to collect information. And if we know about the resources, we're going to refer them to you. But your next time, we want you to make sure you do that search yourself. We also have done some really great summer transition workshops already. We send text reminders. We send a text out about this workshop as well. We continue to have one-on-one student success agency mentoring available to you. You can still use tutor.com 24/7, 363 tutoring program, but we do encourage you to use the tutors on campus. As Ms. Duhart said, some of these campuses, your tutors are sometimes actually your professors or the GRAs for those classes, and they're going to be the best place to go first and foremost if you have things that you don't understand. But again, they're not going to be available at 3 o'clock in the morning. And so if you happen to be up, tutor.com is up at that time. You can also go to Scholarship Academy office hours, Georgia Student Finance Commission office hours as well to meet with those folks. We're doing on-campus in-person visits and check-ins in the fall and the spring. So we'll be doing some of those, especially to those campuses where we have larger numbers of Gear Up students. We'll continue to assist you with FAFSA. You have to do FAFSA every year, even while you're in college as well. We'll do calls and virtual check-ins with you. We're wanting to start Gear Up clubs on every single campus where we have Gear Up students, not only for the Gear Up students from Georgia, but we understand there are other Gear Up students from across the country on some of our Georgia campuses as well. So we are hiring college ambassadors, paid college ambassador position for our campuses to help us get those Gear Up clubs started on campus. We're designated a campus point of contact on all of our campuses as well. We have Usher's New Look Moguls and Training Program, which is the only Gear Up service that will be available to you all 4 years of college or all the years that you take to complete your program of study at a technical college system of Georgia institution. So I have that available to you as well as our Gear Up Georgia website. It's gearupgeorgia.org, and that way you can access all of our virtual services, everything that we have that's available to you. You can get to it from our Gear Up Georgia website. Any questions on any of the services that are still available to you through Gear Up Georgia? All right. Any questions at all for us today? I want to once again thank all of our wonderful presenters, Miss Tia from West Georgia Technical College. We also have Joseph Eccles here from the Technical College System of Georgia. So we want to thank Joseph for being here. We want to thank Miss Sharon Duhart from Atlanta Metropolitan State College. Want to thank Miss Lisa Baldwin and Melissa Frederick as well from Georgia Transfers. So I always get those confused as well, but a great resource. I follow them on social media. They have a really great social media page as well. So make sure that you're following them. This is my information. I'm Dawn Cooper once again. This is the website. You can follow us on social media as well at Gear Up Georgia. We're on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And we are recording this and we'll be up on our YouTube page. If there's anything that you missed at all, you can welcome to go back and listen to it and grab any of those information, any of those websites as well. So if there aren't any other questions,
Hi,
thank you
Don.
all.
You have two questions in the chat.
Oh, thank you. Okay, Miss Cheryl, can you read those to me, please?
Yes, Nanika, her question is for the tutor website. What if I don't know my GCID?
Okay, so you do not need your GTID. That's a great question. You do not need your GC or GTID. You will need your Gear Up Georgia email address for tutor.com. So I'm going to share my screen once again. That's a great question, Miss Nika. I'm so glad that you asked that. So I'm going to share my screen. To access your tutor.com account, you're going to go to gearupgeorgia.org and you're going to go up here to virtual services. So you'll click on virtual services. And if you scroll down here, this is how you would get to the tutor.com website, but it is going to ask you for your username, which is going to be your Gear Up Georgia email address. So you're going to go to Gear Up Georgia username email address retrieval. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to put in the information for your county, your grade here, which is now post-secondary, and then the school that you attended in the spring. So your high school that you attended. And then you're going to put your information here and your personal email address or your campus email address for the college that you attend. You can do either one of those as well. Once you complete this form, we will send you your Gear Up Georgia email address, and then you will use that to go to tutor.com, type in your Gear Up Georgia email address, and then you're going to type in Gear Up GA, all caps. So you cannot see that here. So I'm going to type that into the chat for you here. So that is your username for tutor.com. Actually, I'm just going to pop that link in the chat for you as well. So that is tutor.com. You are so welcome, dear. We're just so happy that you were here this evening to get this information. So that is the link. Username is your Gear Up Georgia email address. And then the password is Gear Up GA in all caps. And again, if you get confused about that at any time or have any questions for us or just don't remember who you should contact for any information or assistance, please send us an email at gearupgeorgia@usg.edu, or again, you can follow us on social media and you can send us a message under one of our posts, or you can send us a message in direct messages. We'll accept those as well. So yes, absolutely, that information is available to you. And so was there another question?
Yes, Jemiah Cook would like to know if she decides to go to college in 2023, will this information still apply?
So that is a good question. If you attend in January of 2023, all of the Gear Up Georgia resources are still available to you. If you don't apply by January, then unfortunately you won't have Gear Up Georgia resources. However, everything that all of these wonderful ladies said to you this evening will apply regardless of when you decide to go to school. So all these wonderful resources that Ms. Sharon, Ms. Tia, Ms. Lisa, and Ms. Melissa shared with you are available to you at any time. But unfortunately, with Gear Up Georgia, we will not be able to share our resources with you after June 30th of 2023, because that is the end of this cycle of our grant. We will be applying for the new grant in 2023 as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everybody's fingers crossed and knees bent and hands clasped for us that we will get funded again to be able to continue to do this great work with our awesome students. So absolutely. That's a great question, Jemiah. Thank you for being here. All right. Okay, so at this time, we're going to do our drawing for all of our students who put their information in the chat for us for the 2 Six Flags tickets. And so the winner is Miss Jemiah Cook. Congratulations, Jemiah. Thank you for being here. You will win 2 Six Flags tickets that come with a meal, a snack, and you will get a Six Flags signature cup. So, Jemiah, I need you to send us your full mailing address at home and your phone number and all that information to gearupgeorgia@usg.edu. I put that in the chat earlier. So we definitely need that so that we can send you your Six Flags tickets. You want to do that as soon as possible as well. So congratulations to you, Jemiah. Thank you to all of our wonderful students. You are so welcome, dear. Thank you for being here. Thank you to all of our wonderful presenters. We just appreciate your time. As many of you may know, or students you may not know, these folks work all day long. And so at the end of their very busy workday, they took time out to be with us this evening. And I would just like to say thank you to all of you from the bottom of my heart. Yes, just your email and your phone number. So if you're going to, I'll get the email from you, your phone number and your mailing address to gearupgeorgia@usg.edu, and make sure that you put in there that you won the prize this evening. And so Ms. Cheryl Thomas is going to share something with us really quickly before we go. Ms. Cheryl?
Hi, yes. Each of our student participants tonight will receive a $23 meal credit for dinner from Grubhub. Most of the participants are familiar with the procedure, but if you have any problems, you can reach out to me at gearupgeorgia@usg.edu, but you'll log on using the same information, your email address that you used to register for this event, and that will access your $23 credit. You need to order your meal as soon as possible and have it delivered by 10 p.m. The credit will not be available after 10 p.m. But thank you for joining. In addition, if you did not receive your College 101 materials, you can also email us at the same address. And if you need a TI-84 calculator, make sure you send that information to gearupgeorgia@usg.edu. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Cheryl, and let's give her a hand too because she makes all these wonderful resources possible that we have available to us, and the sending items out to students as well. We could not do it without all of her amazing support. So thank you, Miss Cheryl. And thank you again to everyone for being here, students. If there aren't any other questions, thank you all for coming. We just appreciate your time and your energy and all of the information that was shared and all of the fantastic questions. And we look forward to seeing you guys on campuses this year. I hope to see you. I will be doing some of the campus visits myself. So maybe we'll run into you guys. And if not, reach out to us if you need anything. We're so very proud of you. And thank you again for being here. Have a good night, everyone.